Neal, in your life, have you ever seen a moment like that to end a game of football?
I think I've seen something on telly like it, but I don't think I've been involved.
Film, right?
Yeah. No, it was fantastic, and to be honest with you, I thought we deserved the win. I thought we played really well today, and their goal was half a yard offside. We keep, you try and hold a high line as a reason, as part of a tactic, and you need the linesman to do his job, and he didn't. So we're kind of disappointed that we got to that point and needing it. But what a way to win the game, and obviously I feel a bit for them because they put a lot of effort into getting back in it. But what a way to end it.
Yeah, what's the atmosphere like in that changing room at the end? I don't think I've ever seen Michael Doyle jump that high in that celebration.
Yeah, he's we've changed his usual growl for a smile. He's enjoyed that. I mean, he deserves it because I thought, take away the goal, he was outstanding. Let's not get away from the fact that when you've got a game like today and you've come off the back of a Christmas, period, and you think that people might just be a little bit, off the pace. You need someone like him on the pitch, and he covered every blade of grass. Tom Crawford, probably excelled today by working alongside him. I thought he was outstanding.
How does he do it? Michael Doyle, that is.
Mentality, driven, incredible fitness levels, natural fitness levels. But this is somebody who a lot of players now, young players, if they're not playing, we almost have to tell them they need to work harder because they're not in the team. When Michael Doyle got suspended, he'd run to the training ground and he'd run home from the training ground at a fast pace.
That's a Coventry.
Yeah, he would, and that was him because he knew. It was almost like he was punishing himself for being suspended. He knew he had to do the hard yards for when he got back, and that's why you get him covering the ground he does.
How pleased were you by the fact that you were able to make all those changes today, and yet you still controlled the game against a team that were looking to impress a new manager and didn't make as many changes as you?
Yeah, that was my concern, was that we come on the back of that block of Christmas games and they had the energy of a new manager. So that was my concern, that might give them an advantage, but right from the word go, I thought our energy, our closing down, the tempo of the way we moved the ball, we struggled a little bit when they changed shape. They changed to a 3 in the second half, and it's hard to get that message onto the players because players kind of just get in a zone, and before they know it, they're running to the wrong player. And once we got that message on, we were okay again. But I can't be any happier with them, from people like Zoom. Ross came in, did great. Zoom, Dion, they were excellent. And Tom Crawford had a really good game as well, so really pleased for him too.
How much of a relief is it to not have that replay on Tuesday night, that you can just focus on Fylde instead?
Yeah, obviously we wanted the Fylde game. It means we have to go to Torquay on a Tuesday night now. I think that game gets rearranged, which is never a nice journey. But you want to win games. I was just starting to think to myself, right, if we're playing Dagenham, I might be able to go home and see my wife, and instead of going up north. And just as I was thinking it, Doyle put it in. So he needs to apologise to my wife.
Let him do that. Looking ahead then to Tuesday, did any of those players, the ones you just mentioned there, they do enough to get into your thinking for Tuesday night's game?
To be honest with you, they've all done enough to get into my thinking. It's I've already kind of in my head planned how I wanted to go about the week. Obviously, you've always got to think there might be injuries, but in my mind already I thought about how I could use the squad over a week, because once we get through this week, we normally we would have gone Saturday. Now we're in the cup, we've got the Torquay game to throw in there, so but I'll use the squad, and that's what it's there for.
Manager of the month, of course, sort of goal that you only get if you're manager of the month, right? You had a big part to do with the 45-yarder. You told him to do that.
Yeah, I've been working on it and training with him quite a lot, so we finally got there. Yeah.
Excellent, well done.
Thank you.